Good morning everybody and welcome to Visit Fylde Coast. I'm just giving Mr Blackbird a chance to introduce himself there as he opens today's video. We're at the Gynn Gardens and I've just discovered that matching one at the other side of the road, which you can hear quite loudly at the side of me, is actually called Flagstaff Gardens, and I didn't know that. It makes sense because there is a flagstaff in the middle of the park. So I thought we'd start this little video today with a little bit of greenery. I must just point this out on my way past. We had one of these in our front garden, which was Chris's favourite plant, and sadly it's snuffed it. So we'll start with a little bit of greenery and a little shortcut past the traffic, because we're going to go on to the seafront. Isn't that lovely? A lovely garden. We're going to go onto the seafront this morning and we're going to go and look at the hotels and everything coming back to life, because it's a week in to the reopening of life and various things, pubs and bars and restaurants. It's Monday the 24th of May. What about that? I managed to remember what day it is. Scoot across here before this car comes. So as I've driven from Cleveland's up to North Shore, there's a quite marked difference in how many people are around and how different everything looks. It's a lovely sunny morning as well. There's quite a few clouds blowing about, so I'm hoping that they're not going to drop a wetness onto me. This is where the Spitfire was last autumn, when the illuminations weren't, as you might say. And these are the Friends of Jubilee Gardens here, doing their volunteering. Goodness, that's noisy. Right, let's pop across and go and say hello. We'll put them on the spot, shall we? Because these guys look after Jubilee Gardens. Good morning, good morning.
Morning.
Are you from Sainsbury's or Jubilee Gardens?
Jubilee Gardens.
I'm Jane from Visit Fylde Coast, so you're famous now. Just telling everybody what a wonderful job that you do and how well you look after the gardens.
Well, just say, Jane, with that young man over there, that he's from the council.
That one? Yeah.
Graham Morris, and he's been really helpful. He's helped me carry some stuff, and he's emptied our compost heaps for us.
Fabulous. We'll give him a name check on the way past. Keep up the good work. Bye. Got a little class of little kiddies. This is Graham, apparently, from the council, and he's helping to empty the compost bin, and he's a big help, apparently. Oh, here comes the siren. 3 minutes in and here comes the siren. Coming down the tram line. Oh no, he's not. He's on the main road. He just sounded like he was on the tram line. Seem to have got a very good knack for timing trams as well, don't we? Try not to get that guy full face in front of the picture. So these are the beds that the Friends have been tidying and looking after. And the gardens down here are lovely. Really well looked after and really, really attractive. Oh, it's starting to spit. Wouldn't you know, the minute I come outside. And there's cars and people at hotels, suitcases, people arriving for holidays, and still lots of scaffolding about. Still lots of work going on. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this new Hackett's Hotel now, which I discovered the other day. You might remember that we were a little bit late to the party when it was actually on fire, But we came to do a video some months ago now. I think it probably must have been last autumn. Seems a very long time ago. And it was on fire. It's been used, as you can see, by squatters and pigeons and probably lots of other nefarious people. So apparently the owner of the new Hackett's Hotel, the business that owns it, has gone into liquidation. So because they've been closed down and gone into administration, there is nobody to be held responsible for the building. Wouldn't you know it? So apparently Blackpool Council are trying to kind of work their way through the legal process of doing something with, well, what you can only call a dump. But that's unfortunately what happens when you've got lots of big, beautiful old Victorian buildings. Some of them end up being left to rack and ruin, for want of a better word. And you can see on this end here where the fire went through it. Not much cop, is it? Not much fun either for the businesses in this area when they've got that as the next door neighbour. So this is the Cliffs, another fine old building. And as you can see, there are plenty of people around that are coming for Monday to Fridays and Sundays to Wednesdays and whatever days they're doing. And it's just nice to see it coming back to life. And how bizarre, how strange it's been to drive up and down Blackpool seafront and see all these car parking spaces empty. That's just been, well, what you can only call unpleasant. But hopefully things are starting to get back to normal, so we should, with the following wind, be able to start doing normal things again. So there you go, there's your queuing marks, look, on the tramway, because it is important that we all maintain social distancing and keep washing hands, and just remember that it's not over yet. You thought it was all over, well, it's not. So I'm just going to take a walk up to the Doric Hotel and the Elgin, because I know we've got quite a few viewers, particularly our friend Pamela, who lives in Scotland, and Ian, who lives in Leeds, that stay in these fine establishments. So I'll show you the back in business and the ready and waiting for you. Ready and waiting for you to arrive when you next come on holiday. And then it wouldn't be a trip to Blackpool North Seafront without a look at the front, would it? We need to have a look at the sea. We'll go this way and have a look at the view, and then up to the Doric. So this is the kind of quieter end of Blackpool, where you can have a nice family holiday and enjoy these magnificent old buildings. I'm going to be really brave and stand on these rocks. You will notice that there is a lot of rock between me and the sea, and I don't go very near rocks at all, the seafront at all. And the water's just gently lapping. It's actually been quite windy. On, was it Thursday or Friday? It was absolutely blowing a gale. So it wouldn't have been gently lapping then, I can tell you. They're all fishing down here, look. Nice view over towards the lakes. And we've got all the little sea thrift flowers flowering in various shades of pink and white. So if you've got a seaside garden, they're one to plant. You know that they'll grow. And they're obviously doing some work at the casino as well. Looks like it's having some roof work done. And this is Mark Kelly's at North Shore, which of course was originally Uncle Tom's cabin. And we did another video about Uncle Tom's cabin. If you want to watch that separately, I'll pop a link to it in the description, but you can find that in the Blackpool playlist. There's several hundred videos that we've made in the last 12 months as we've trooped up and down Blackpool seafront to keep you connected to the seaside. So it's about 10:30 now, so the sun is, well, yes, that's the sun up there, look. It does shine in Blackpool. And as it works its way round that way, all of the fronts of these buildings will all end up bathed in sunlight and then end the day in one of our gorgeous West Coast sunsets. So there's the Derrick, Sheraton and the casino. So I hope you've enjoyed this little walk along Blackpool North Seafront when the hotels are reopening and everything's starting to come back to life. Look at all those cars. Last time we drove along here, that was empty. So that's nice to see. That's nice to see the car parks full again. So we'll leave you at this point for today. Don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed to Visit Fylde Coast. Hit that little bell for notifications. And don't forget to give it a like. Give it a like and then you'll know that you've helped us to reach more viewers. Ooh, that's a bit of a drop. Don't like drops. But then if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that. So bye for now, and we'll see you soon. Bye!